Hello, welcome to Spirit of Innovation, local magazine-style news and information brought to you by nonprofit JDS Creative Academy.
In today's episode, we explore how small behaviors can have big impacts on the environment.
By taking these little moments to say thank you and appreciation, all of a sudden you're inspired and you see an opportunity to do something different to benefit the planet and to love the earth.
We chat with Riverside County Supervisor Chuck Washington and find out how incoming federal funds will transform Temecula's wine country.
And so we decided the ARPA funding would be a great mechanism and funding source. And then we went and partnered with Eastern Municipal Water District, and they said, oh, we love the idea. Probably the largest investment, single investment in wine country to date.
We visit 2 Riverside County animal sanctuaries, making a difference in the lives of animals and our community.
If you are a farmed animal that most of society just sees as food, as a production unit, there's no hospital for you. So Sail Ranch steps in when we can responsibly to offer life-saving medical care.
We also share the need to know, did you know, and good to know, all along with the local community news and information. All this and more on Spirit of Innovation. Thank you for joining us. I'm Diane Strand.
And I'm Scott Strand.
We're usually behind the scenes as executive producer and director of Spirit of Innovation, but today we're co-hosting.
Yay! We want to send out good healing vibes to Mia Dignan and wish her a speedy recovery as she recuperates from a torn Achilles tendon.
Mia sent us a message for all of you. She says, being a part of the hashtag JDSFamily and your host of Spirit of Innovation has been an absolute pleasure and a dream role for me to fill. This experience is one I will cherish forever. I will miss you all dearly as I am stepping away from Spirit of Innovation to focus on my recovery and family.
Thank you, Mia. Everyone here wishes you well.
Scott and I are excited to announce some other changes coming to Spirit of Innovation. First, you can see we're on a new set. The new look exemplifies how our show continues to transform and evolve as we head into our 4th year of production.
In addition, we will be bringing more goodwill and spirit and innovation by inviting special guest hosts to join the hashtag JDSFamily. We'll be welcoming innovators, community leaders, inspiration gurus, our job training program participants, JDS Creative Academy board members, and various industry professionals to host the show. Keep tuning in since you never know who'll show up.
The purpose of Spirit of Innovation is to fill the void of news and information in Riverside County. We're located in Temecula and focus mostly on Southwest Riverside County, but we do reach all corners of the county, bringing you impactful information, the good to know and need to know news Riverside County residents want to know.
Let's get started. Spirit of Innovation June 2022 starts now. Did you know over 800,000 properties in Riverside County are at risk of being affected by wildfire over the next 30 years? These statistics come from riskfactor.com, a free online resource that provides a way for Americans to discover their property's risk from environmental threats such as wildfires and floods. Each property is assessed based on a variety of data, such as property type, building materials, terrain, and proximity to high-risk areas. Simply enter your home address to learn more about the threats your property faces and see how it changes over time. SOI correspondent Roman Hill is here to share some tips on how to keep your home and family safe from wildfires now and in the future.
Summer is officially here, and so is the heat. Rising temperatures in addition to current drought conditions is a recipe for wildfire. As we enter the height of wildfire season, CAL FIRE urges citizens to follow the Ready, Set, Go guidelines in order to protect themselves, their families, and their homes. The first step is to get ready. Being ready begins with hardening your home and maintaining at least 100 feet of defensible space around your home. Hardening your home means using ignition-resistant materials on or around your home to protect it from any flying embers and radiant heat. And defensible space is the buffer you can create between your home and any surrounding grass, trees, or wild land to help slow or stop the spread of wildfire. When creating and maintaining defensible space, be sure to remove dry vegetation or debris from your roof, vents, windows, decks, and gutters, invest in fire-safe landscaping, and ensuring all combustible materials are located 30 feet away from your home. By implementing a combination of home hardening and creating adequate defensible space, you give your house the best chance of surviving a wildfire. The second step is to get set. This means preparing yourself and your family for a possible evacuation. Getting set requires 3 preparation actions that should be completed and familiar to all members of your household long before the event of a wildfire. First, create a wildfire action plan that includes evacuation planning for your home, family, and pets. Second, assemble an emergency supply kit for each person in your household. And finally, fill out a family communication plan that includes important evacuation and contact information. Should you find yourself in a situation where your home and family is threatened by fire, be ready to go. Your household will have the best chance of staying safe by knowing when to evacuate and leave early. This is just the beginning of wildfire preparation. Head over to our website for links to find out if your home is in an at-risk area, or for more tips to protect your home. Wildfires are meant to be a natural part of Earth's ecosystem, but as the environment changes, creating higher temperatures and drier atmospheres, they have become more frequent and dangerous. Spirit of Innovation decided to take a closer look at these environmental changes and learn what measures can be taken to slow down and possibly even reverse the effects of climate change. Climate experts continue to warn of the environmental consequences human behavior, choices, and consumption will have on the future of Earth. Individuals are urged to begin making more sustainable choices and do their part to mitigate climate change.
So the way that I see sustainable living is daily habits that add up to harmony between our biological functions as people and this planet. And when we're in harmony with nature, what happens is we essentially are using less resources, so that helps to mitigate climate change.
The average carbon footprint for a single person in the US is 16 tons, compared to the global average of 4 tons. The global footprint needs to drop below 2 tons per year by 2050 if we want any hope of preventing global temperatures from rising to more dangerous levels.
Food is the place where a lot of people can make change easily. And so there's 3 simple things that I recommend. One is actually use your reusable bags. No, don't leave them in the car. The second thing is more plant-based diet, more plant-based meals in your diet. And for all you meat lovers, the good news is that there's more delicious options these days. And the third is to grow your own vegetables and herbs. And you'd be surprised that the space of 1 minivan is all you need to grow vegetables and greens for a family of 4 for an entire year. All these daily habits really add up, and that's what it's all about.
In a study conducted by Southern Cross University, it was revealed that 77% of people want to live more sustainably. However, there is still a large majority of people who are not ready to make the switch.
Climate change is scary stuff. We're at a moment in history where we know that we have to live in harmony with the planet, with nature, for our own survival here. There's a lot of overwhelm around the data of planet Earth. It's a lot to try to comprehend. 70% of Americans are worried that they're worried about climate change, and they're worried that we won't be able to fix it. And there's a new term for this. Psychologists are calling it eco-anxiety. And when you're trying to make changes to your life and you have a mindset that everything is going wrong, it's hard to make changes. The number one thing that we can actually do, but before we even make changes to our daily practices, is to focus on the mindset. Changing mindset first allows us to see that there are solutions all around the world that we can implement today. And so really simply, one way to cultivate that eco-abundant mindset is to wake up and say thank you for the oxygen that you're breathing. What will happen is you'll notice more and more around you the plants and the animals that are here on planet Earth that are your life support system. By taking these little moments to say thank you and appreciation, all of a sudden you're inspired and you see an opportunity to do something different to benefit the planet and to love the Earth. My vision for Earth is one where our technology and ourselves are in harmony with nature. And I see incredible, innovative ideas that integrate the best of technology with the best of the way that nature recycles things. And I see an opportunity for us to embrace ideas that benefit all of us.
We have the power to heal our planet. Now is the time to act and make changes that ensure a better life for future generations.
If you've been inspired to start your sustainability journey, head to our website where we'll provide you helpful links to get you on your way. Riverside County is home to many animal sanctuaries, which provide countless benefits to animals they rescue. But these sanctuaries are also beneficial to the community in ways that just might surprise you. SOI crew member Jonathan Puga visited Temecula's Sail Ranch and the duck pond of Lake Elsinore to find out more.
Animals share our world, but humans are not always kind to our furred and feathered friends. Fortunately, animal rescue sanctuaries help where and when they can. The duck pond of Lake Elsinore is California's only domestic avian sanctuary.
One of the reasons that we're the only domestic avian sanctuary is the costs involved are quite high. We spend almost $3,000 a month just in food, and that's why the other ones have gone by the side, because they just couldn't do it any longer. People get cute little baby ducks for one reason or another, and then realize that they are messy and dirty and expensive. If we didn't exist, most of these animals would be killed.
The sanctuary recently moved to a larger facility where they can help more birds and educate the public at the same time.
We're going to set up an educational center so that people can come here, they can learn about the life cycle of the ducks, how to care for a duck, and we're going to try and teach people, come here and look at the ducks, don't buy ducks.
Temecula's Sail Ranch Sanctuary also rescues unwanted animals, in this case, farm animals discarded by the food industry.
If you are a farmed animal that most of society just sees as food, as a production unit, there's no hospital for you. So Sail Ranch steps in when we can responsibly to offer life-saving medical care. Once we bring them into our program and we give them the life-saving care that they need and we get them healed and healthy, they can share their plight with people that maybe don't know what food animals go through.
The founders have gone to great lengths to make sure the sanctuary doesn't just help animals, but benefits the environment as well.
Sail Ranch Animal Sanctuary is 100% off the grid. So that means that we're not attached to any utility at all. Animal agriculture is actually the third leading cause to the climate crisis because of the sheer volume of animals that are being bred into existence every year. So being off grid allows us to rescue these individuals from these industries, but we can do it without being part of the problem. So their poo, which is a lot, we compost that and we use that to decrease our waste and grow all this fresh organic produce that we feed back to them every day and share with food insecure people in our own community.
Education is also a big part of Sail Ranch's mission.
We're going to build an education center so that we can offer internships for regenerative agriculture students as well as vet med students so that we can educate and bring in individuals that are interested in these fields to come and work with us and learn.
Sail Ranch and the duck pond depend on volunteers whose only payment is the joy they feel when helping.
Without this sanctuary, most of these ducks wouldn't live. And it just feels good to see them and see them healthy and thriving, and I just like being around them.
My favorite part of volunteering is spending time with the animals to make what started out as a bad situation from them have a happy ending.
Keeping that animal happiness going is what these sanctuaries are all about. And if their work also benefits people, all the better.
Animal sanctuaries depend on community support to keep their good work going. So go to our website to find out how you can help.
The Federal American Rescue Plan Act, known as ARPA or ARPA, is a $1.9 trillion economic stimulus signed into law last year to help the country recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. Riverside County's share of these funds will come to an estimated $479 million. This money will be funneled into many different projects to support sectors of our economy struggling to recover from the pandemic. $75.7 million of the ARPA funds is assigned to infrastructure improvements. Each county district received $10 million to spend where they see the biggest need.
Riverside County Supervisor Chuck Washington announced last month that Temecula's wine country and Lake Skinner will benefit from these funds, since development has stalled due to the lack of infrastructure. Earlier this month, Spirit of Innovation Mia Dignan chatted with Supervisor Washington to learn more.
A lot of our infrastructure is either outdated or never completed. In the case of wine country, we started down this path with sewer systems that were much needed, not only for health and safety and sanitation in wine country, but to help support wineries where their current septic systems are at capacity, and we just haven't had the funding to complete. And so we decided the ARPA funding would be a great mechanism and funding source, and then we went and partnered with Eastern Municipal Water District, and they said, oh, we love the idea. So together we combined our monies, and then Eastern Municipal Water District is contributing an additional $10 million. So it'll be a $20 million investment in infrastructure in wine country. It'll be a real boon, probably the largest investment, single investment in wine country today.
What infrastructure will be built with the funds?
That's a great question. The projects include continuing to expand the sewer system on the northern part of wine country, which is on Ranch California Road. And then on the southern part of wine country along De Portola Road, there is no sewer system. It's entirely septic. So we'll be putting in a new sewer system along De Portola Road. Additionally, we're going to be adding to more roundabouts in wine country, which brings us a better, more effective and beautiful control of traffic throughout wine country. We're going to be adding a new monument sign to the entryway into wine country. We're expanding on our equestrian trails, and then Lake Skinner needs a brand new sewer system. It's a popular area and destination for campers to go. So all of those projects need to be completed by 2026 to meet the requirements of the ARPA funding. Some of those were right in wine country and the surrounding areas. So with this investment, we hope to see regaining of those jobs, job growth, and more opportunity for employment, and everyone benefits from that.
Well, thank you, Chuck, for being with us here. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Always enjoy being with you, Mia, and appreciate the invite. Love having the opportunity to share what's going on in Riverside County.
If you want to take a deeper dive into the ARPA funding and how it's benefiting Riverside County, just go to our website where we have relevant links for you to explore.
Independence Day is right around the corner, and several 4th of July celebrations are happening. Join the City of Temecula for their annual Star-Spangled Parade at 10 a.m. in Old Town Temecula on Front Street. Then head over to Ronald Reagan Sports Park for a day of family fun. Fireworks will light the sky at 9 p.m. You can also catch a 20-minute patriotic fireworks show at Pechanga Resort and Casino starting at 8:45 p.m. The City of Lake Elsinore will set off their fireworks from the T Peninsula starting at 9 p.m. Here is SOI crew member Tyler Perrone with more good-to-know information.
Thanks, Scott. Menifee has started construction on what will be reportedly the largest bicycle park of its kind in Southern California. The 6-acre park will be located at the southeast corner of Evans Road and Craig Avenue. It's named for Gail Webb, a longtime Menifee resident whose nonprofit organization, Kids Are Number One, that helps the local youth. Governor Newsom recently announced that the California minimum wage will go up to $15.50 an hour starting on January 1st. This increase will benefit millions of California households that are struggling to keep pace with the highest rate of inflation in decades. Fireworks aren't just for the 4th of July. Join the city of Paris for the Fireworks Sky Concert Extravaganza at the Paris Auto Speedway on July 2nd. Each Paris household will receive up to 4 free tickets, available at the front gate on the day of the event. You can also enjoy fireworks at the Storm Stadium on July 3rd. They light up after the Lake Elsinore Storm plays Inland Empire. Here is JDS Creative Academy intern Aaron Porras with more good to know.
Thanks, Tyler. The City of Murrieta hosts concerts in the Park Series, kicking off Saturday, July 7th at Town Square Park with the rock and country band Shameless. Attendees are encouraged to bring lawn chairs, blankets, and picnic dinners. Summer nights are meant for camping. Enjoy a night under the stars at Silver Star Park in Menifee on July 8th for a camping experience with family games, crafts for the kids, a movie, and a campfire. Dinner and continental breakfast provided. Happy birthday to the city of Wildomar. You can celebrate on Saturday, July 9th at Marna O'Brien Park. There will be a car show, a concert, food, vendors, and more. The Downtown Lake Elsinore Car Show Series returns to historic Main Street on July 23rd and August 27th. During the show, attendees and participants are encouraged to visit local restaurants and stores. Back to you, Diane.
Thanks, Aaron. Looking to escape the heat? As temperatures begin to rise, cool centers throughout Riverside County have begun opening their doors, offering residents a refreshing place to relax. Visit our website to see a list of cool centers. If you know a location interested in participating as a cool center, contact the Community Action Partnership.
JDS Creative Academy's summer camp was a huge success. Over 2 weeks, campers learned the ins and outs of backstage production and also wrote and performed an original play, which was presented to a full house. We can't wait to do it again next summer.
But you don't have to wait until next summer to enjoy JDS Creative Academy's visual performing and digital art classes. Enrollment for fall classes is happening now. Go to jdsca.org to sign up for script writing, photography, musical theater, acting, and fashion design with backstage production, our great haunted studio this fall. Instruction begins the last week of August.
Thanks for watching Spirit of Innovation. Don't miss the SOI training crew on radio station 102.5 The Vine 7 days a week with the JDS Creative Academy Community Spotlight.
You can also catch the SOI crew live, streaming episodes of the SOI Update and co-hosting our new podcast, SOI Talk, coming soon. Our next episode of Spirit of Innovation drops August 25th. This has been fun.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Until then,
SOI out.